So come time for Backlash, will Jinder Mahal become the new WWE Champion by beating Randy? Yes, he is. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and with that said, I'm out. See ya. Just kidding, video ain't over. Just thought I'd talk about this whole situation that came out of nowhere, a big surprise. Jinder Mahal winning the #1 contendership match. He beats up Randy 2 weeks in a row, steals the championship, he's got the match at Backlash. And I want to talk about what I think is going to happen at Backlash, and what I hope to see, what I hope happens. Now, first off, when he first won the championship match, that was the biggest surprise in a long time. And I had somebody in the comments section try and pretend that he knew that it was obvious that Jinder was going to win. It was like, hey, it was obvious that Jinder was going to win. No, you're just saying that to look like you predicted it. Look, nobody knew Jinder was going to win that. Most of us thought Jinder was in there just to get pinned. He was losing pretty much every single match he was in. We noticed he was transforming, getting ripped, getting jacked, but one thing that wasn't transforming was his ability to win matches. His win-loss record was bad. And so for him to win this, I think that really helped, because none of us expected it to take place. Maybe one person out of everybody that was watching, or maybe, you know what, maybe a couple of people that tuned in for the first time, they see this match, they're like, yo, this guy's jacked, he's more ripped than the other guys in this match, and he looks pretty mad, so he's probably gonna win this. He's probably gonna beat up the other guys, because they haven't seen Jinder's past, they haven't seen him lose all those matches. But you know what? I'm liking this. I like how they put somebody brand new, well, he's not brand new, but brand new in the main event scene, into the main event scene. That's what I like about SmackDown. Since the brand split, they give chances, they give opportunities, and they make new main eventers. And even old main eventers, they build them back up, like Dolph Ziggler, The Miz, although he didn't go, well, he did, you know, get a championship match in the Elimination Chamber. Baron Corbin, prior to the brand split, he wasn't going anywhere, he was just facing off against Dolph Ziggler every single week, and then he goes to SmackDown, he gets a championship match, actually 2 championship matches, and he's taken really seriously in winning matches, big matches. SmackDown's been doing a good job with the superstars that get drafted there. Apart maybe from Apollo Crews, he's actually doing better on Raw now, or at least it seems with the whole Titus brand thing, he might actually go somewhere with that. But back to Jinder Mahal, this reminds me of when JBL actually turned into JBL, and then it was like overnight he turned into a main event superstar, won the championship, and then built the cabinet. You know, you had the Basham brothers, Orlando Jordan, and that one chick, who was the one chick? I don't remember. But anyways, they had the cabinet, and they'd help him out in every single match. Jinder, out of nowhere, turns into a main event contender. He's getting the championship match absolutely out of nowhere when nobody expected it. And he's kind of got a cabinet going on, or a stable. It's not as big, but he's got 2 guys, you know, helping him out. In the Bollywood boys, that could kind of be, you know, his Basham brothers, and who knows, maybe the stable gets bigger. And also another case, kind of like this one, is when Sheamus won the #1 contendership and beat John Cena in his first WWE Championship match. And that was a big surprise as well. So looking at JBL, looking at Sheamus, they went ahead and went full on, like they went the entire way. They got the surprise #1 contendership, but then they also won the title. So, I mean, history-wise, things are looking, well, no, never mind, because then you think of R-Truth. That was out of nowhere, and R-Truth lost his championship match to John Cena, and I think that was his only one-on-one championship match. So forget that. I was going to say history is on Jinder's side, but not really. So, anyways, apparently this is all to capitalize on their Indian market, because that is one of WWE's biggest markets, and they want to make some money off of it. And despite Jinder being born in Canada, he's Indian, so they can go ahead and push Jinder as a main event star, get Indians to tune in to check out Jinder Mahal, an Indian star, and have an Indian star in the WWE, because since the Great Khali left, they haven't had one. Yes, Jinder's been there, but he wasn't doing anything of significance other than making the main event guys look good by, you know, losing to them. But now, to Jinder's benefit, the WWE decides they want to capitalize on one of their biggest markets, and hey, Jinder is here, so let's go ahead and give him a push. Now, what do I want to see take place at Backlash? What do I think of this? I want to see them go all the way. They already surprised us with the #1 contendership match. That was a big shocker. He sold the championship. I want to see them go ahead and actually have Jinder Mahal beat Randy Orton. I want to see something completely new. I want to see Jinder Mahal as the WWE Champion. I know Randy just won the title, and chances are he's going to hold on to that title and say champion. But man, they've got a huge opportunity here, as Vince says, to shake things up again by having Mahal win the title and beat Randy. That would make Mahal a main event star quicker than anything else. Because if you have him lose, see, you can still make him a main event guy, you know, by having him get some significant wins over time. But you can obviously speed that up by having him beat Randy in his first one-on-one championship match. Actually, I think this is his first championship match, period. Was he in the Royal Rumble that Roman Reigns defended the title in? I don't think he was. I don't even think he was in the company at that time. So yeah, this would be his first world title match, and for him to win that first world title against Randy, a 13-time world champion, a guy that's beaten some of the top superstars in the WWE, it would be a huge win for Mahal, and it would right away pretty much make him a main event guy on SmackDown, and then on Raw once he moves over, or if he moves over. SmackDown needs some main event guys. SmackDown needs some main event heels, and you could go ahead and do that with Mahal pretty damn quick by having him win the title, and it would be an awesome shakeup to the main event scene. It would get a lot of people talking, and yo, Mahal already looks like a champion. He looks like he was holding that title, and he looked like a WWE champion. And he's getting heat too, so people care. It's not like Del Rio where people just, nobody's saying anything, people are quiet. He is getting heat. So he's doing his job as a heel, the people are booing, and I just think it'd be, you know, a nice change, man. The current world champion has been world champion 13 different times, so it feels a lot of the same with Randy as the champion, and on top of that, he's champion right now as a face. Randy's better as a heel, and I think a lot of people will agree with me on that. Randy is good in the ring, but I feel he brings the most excitement when he does, you know, the crazy stuff when he's a heel. But when he's a face, I don't feel much excitement from Randy, from a Randy promo or just a normal match. I'd get excitement maybe from, you know, cool RKO or an RKO out of nowhere, but that's about it. With Jinder, man, you got so many new opportunities, so many new directions you could go with, you know, challengers and championship matches, and it'll get people talking. You brought out the Great Balls of Fire pay-per-view. I don't know whether they thought it was a good name, or if they brought out that name to get people talking, because that got a lot of people talking. It got websites that don't even talk about the WWE talking about this pay-per-view and how silly it sounds. That might have been their goal. Well, if that was your goal with the Great Balls of Fire, I think you could have a very similar effect with Mahal winning the title. We've seen guys like AJ Styles win the championship. It wasn't the biggest of surprises. Most of us expected AJ to win the title. It was a great title reign. But despite that, it was, you know, predictable. A lot of us saw it coming that AJ would win the championship. I'm happy that he did, and like I said, it was a great reign, but in this case, a lot of people don't see it. It's unpredictable, and it's been a while since we've had an unpredictable situation for the WWE Championship. I want them to bring back unpredictability to the WWE Championship picture. And they can do that with Mahal winning it at Backlash. Now comes the other part of this video. What do I think is actually going to happen? Randy's probably going to retain. I've read, you know, rumors of the championship plans for Randy, who's going to defend it against maybe in the future, or plans they have for superstars to go after the title, and it definitely points to Randy holding on to that championship. But when those plans were talked about, when those rumors were mentioned, I don't believe Jinder Mahal had won the #1 contendership match yet. And also, things can always change. At the moment, I think Randy's going to hold on to that title. But depending on how the crowd reacts, man, who knows? The WWE might change their mind. If they currently, you know, plan on having Randy retain the championship, maybe through the crowd reaction, they see that, yo, they're really reacting to Mahal. He's getting some major heat. This is getting ratings, you know, all that stuff. This is getting people talking. Maybe he wins the championship. But as far as my prediction right here, right now, Randy is most likely going to retain the title. And if he does, then I'm hoping for a rematch. And in that rematch, I hope that Mahal wins the championship. But win or lose at Backlash or in the rematch, I would like to see them build up Mahal and, you know, get him some significant wins, put him in, you know, main event feuds against top guys, and actually have him, you know, look good and go over in some of them to, you know, establish a new main event star on SmackDown. They definitely need it with the brand split. They need more main event guys. They need to build more main event guys. So that is pretty much it for that. Like I said, as far as what I want to see, I want Mahal to win the title at Backlash. But what I think is going to happen is Randy goes ahead, hits him with the RKO, and gets the win. But regardless of what happens, I'm just glad that they gave somebody else, you know, somebody new that wasn't in the main event scene, a shot, you know, to see how they perform in that main event against one of their top guys. Hopefully Mahal delivers in the weeks to come, not in terms of winning the title because that's not his decision, but in terms of performance and, you know, on the microphone and in the ring, and then we get a new main event star on SmackDown. In the comment section, let me know who you'd like to see walk out of this match the champion, Mahal or Randy, and why. I'm looking forward to SmackDown tonight to see what they do between Mahal and Randy. And also, by the way, if you haven't checked out Mahal's theme song, go ahead and check it out. It's actually pretty good. I don't understand any of the words, but it's a pretty badass theme. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, click that like button down below. And with that said, I'm out, guys. See ya.